Well, good afternoon. I'm Idle4 Gaming. Welcome back to Ultimate Racing League, League 5. I think this is round 4. Laguna Seca. I'm a week behind, sorry. The lads know why. But I'll get race 1 out today and do race 2 tomorrow, and then we'll hit on to Monza. Laguna Seca League 5. I mean, the last 2 rounds, I mean, they've been really good. Is it last round I done in the previous round? But whatever, you know, Interlagos was a cracking round. We had some action in race 1 and 2. We had a Sky and Bendit in race 2. I thought Bendit messed it up in the second race, but he didn't. He just held off Skyjacker there. But let's get on with this. Laguna Seca in America. It can become quite technical if you don't know it. You got a lot of sand either side. You got the corkscrew midway through, and yeah, let's see what they can do. We've got 18 laps ahead, racing soft tyres, so they're gonna be gunning for it. Let's go for the grid. Big Dan, he stuck it on pole. Let's go like this. This is a GR4 Supra, so Big Dan on pole. Smurf in second, Sky in third, Bendit in fourth, Lee Whip in fifth. We've got Curry Carp there, he's in sixth. We've got Ginger in seventh. We've got Jobs in eighth, and we've got Aid in ninth. Only 9 runners. Let's see what these guys can do. Let's go. Right, rolling start. We've got the 3 red lights, and off we go. We've got an incline in down to like the double hairpin at the bottom, left-handed double hairpin. Yeah, at the minute, because there's only 9 runners, which is a shame. At the minute, Big Dan's, yeah, they're all, I mean, Smurf's a bit wide there, Sky looking to the inside. Almost got that moved onto Smurf. But Smurf just cut his nose off, saying no, not having that one today. But at the minute, a nice camera angle, this, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. I love this camera angle. But yeah, you need, when I get the replays out, even though it's League 5, there is still some cracking racing. And Smurf there, you see what I mean about that sand? Any slight wheel onto it, you're going to spin your rear end out, as we've seen then, you know. So he comes over to the right. It's a bit too much. Yeah, minor. And there you go, the rear end kicks out, and he's got to do it all over again. He's waiting for everyone to go by. Everyone's gone by, so let's crack on with this Smurf. Let's get them little Smurfs up together and running, and let's push your car along. And up ahead we've got Aid. It's easily done, you know. You've got this quick left kink coming up now. As you go up the incline, you've seen the double decker there running out the packet, going over the other side of the track. Then we got, yep, so you lost it. A little bit of clip on that sausage actually, and that'll settle the car at the front end, and then the rear end just kicked out. So now A's got to do it again. Can he catch up to the little midgets up ahead? We'll wait and see. In his double decker, he's probably having 2 or 3 now. So Big Dan, must be a fan of this track. He's pulling out of a gap now. Well, pulling out of a gap. Oh God, just ever at a minute, you know. Anyway, let's get back to this. Bendit third. Sky and Bendit rolls reverse this time around. We got Sky in second, Bendit third. It was Bendit in first, Sky second. You know, around Interlagos. But behind we got Curry Carp there. He's in the other Supra. Is it a bit quiet? Or is it me? I hope, am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. I always got to double check the recording side of things. Lee Whip there. Lee Whip, have I commentated on you already? I don't think maybe I have, but maybe I haven't. Just give me a slap. Oh, a bit wide there from Lee Whip, but he managed to gather it back. What's going on here with Lee Whip? Let's have a look at this. Here we go. He's coming around his left-hander now. A little bit too early on that throttle. He's lucky not to lose the rear end there, but he controlled it very well. That traction control there helping him. So then, Lee Whip, Aid, And Lee Whip again. He's in a... Oh, God. Sorry about the flickering. Sorry. Lee Whip there. Onto the gravel again. And Ginger's like, yes, thank you very much. I'll take that P5 from you. But did he cut that curve a little bit too much? Will he get a half-second penalty? No, he got away with that one. Maybe it's on the exit. It gives you the penalty. It looked like he cut a little bit too much. But he's all right. He hasn't got that penalty. Job's there. In 7th, with the little Smurfs chasing him now, and Aid there in P9, quite a way behind now. So he's got it all to do. We've got 16 laps, you know, anything's possible in 16 laps. Big Dan, the 1:28.800, fast lap so far. Bender 29.2. Curry Carp there 29.6. Sky 32.3. So maybe not a fan of this track at the minute, getting the grips of the track. Maybe we're seeing a lot of tires come down. Just a little bit onto that gravel as well. He's going to have dirt on that back left tyre. He's going to unsettle a little bit. But we know Sky is a good racer, don't we? He'll keep it up together. What's going on there? Lead whip again. He's whipping that car around this track at the minute. And he had that rear end kicking out. You heard the tyre squeal there screaming. Stop doing this to me, Whippy! But he's like, no, I'm carrying on because I'm enjoying it. But just remember, you've got a Smurf behind. Aid is there, 1.5 second penalty. What's going on with Aid? What's going on, my friend? Where have you got this penalty? Something's happened here. Oh, spin it. Smack it. Have that barrier. Have it. 69. Oh, God. Sorry. 69 there. Ideal sign, that one, innit? You know, staring at that. Yeah, 69. Say no more on that subject anyway. Right then, up we go. We've got Aid 1.5 second penalty. Big Dan putting out a bit of a lead now over Bendit. Curry Carp there, third. Sky got that half second penalty, probably final corner. Job's P5 now. These three here squibbling it and squabbling it. Smurf there in the ideal position. With these two bad, he's going to slow him up, as I said before. You know, he's going to slow him up. He can just look for this opportunity. He's just thinking, you know, when can I do it? When can we go through, me and my gang? And not yet. Lee Whips, he likes going quick into them apexes, don't he? Oh, Smurfy! What happened there? He was taking it nice and steady as well, so he wasn't pushing it. And I mean, a little bit wide there from that apex. Gravel, yeah. Yeah, unfortunate that one. Got it all to do now. Aid's going to go on by, is he? No, he still got it, mate, because Aid's got Rivers' penalty. You got your penalty. Go and change down that gear. Let's get these Smurfs working. Oh, the dirt on the tyres, see. You get the dirt on the tyres and you go around the corner pretty quick. The rear end kicks out and he's like, for God's sakes, you want to press that red button to exit, you're frustrated. But no, stick with it, Smurf. You know, you got 8 there. Yeah, you got that penalty, but you two now are going to have your own little battle. And again, you still got the... Yeah, see, it's not everyone's favourite, Laguna Seca. But hey, it's got to be done. It's got to be raced if we're in the league, in the championship. Big Dan there's loving it. He's like, look at me. I got... Wow, Bendit's got the fast lap, 28.7. Yeah, so now he's finding momentum. Now Bendit, is he going to close that gap to Big Dan up ahead? Sky, what's Sky doing? Yep, he's getting... Well, he lost 3 tenths on that lap to his lap number 3. But... Bendit seems to be gaining back that time to Big Dan. So will it be roles reverse like in Interlagos when Bendit had that massive gap? Dan's got a gap, but it wasn't as big as Bendit. And then I don't know if they'll pit, but they might pit. It depends really. See how the tyres get on. Are we going to see these two battling towards the end of the race, like the last 3 laps? We'll wait and see. But Coey Carp there, Sky's catching up now to the rear of Coey there. He's or Carp or Coey Carp. That's what I'm gonna call you. That's your name from me anyway, Coey Carp. Sky is catching. So we got these two catching. We got these two I think I would estimate 3 laps they'll be battling for that P number 1. 29.0 that time around. Big Dan's crawled back a bit of time, so is Big Dan playing the game? Is he like, alright, so it's gonna, you know, lift off a little bit, not go so intense, so I keep it on the grey stuff, and see what he can do with this lap time. He's got a bit more pace in him by the looks of it. Can he beat that 28.7 from Bendit? 29 there, so he's lost a tenth. All-time Mattersey, Cody Carp there 30, 29.5. It's almost half a second difference in lap time there from Sky to Cody. Ginger P5, but he's being followed by, what happened there? Lee Whip. What happened with Ginger? Oh, in the gravel again. Ginger in the, well, not again, but he's in the gravel. And again, it just unsettles the car so much. He's trying to keep it on the grey stuff, but couldn't, but kept the full throttle down. And Lee Whip goes around there on the outside and gets that P number 5 from Ginger. Jobs there, he's having a steady race at the minute, Jobs, you know. I haven't seen him go into the gravel, nor the top 4. Or have I? And I say that, what happens? Jobs is into the gravel and the rear end kicks out. Commentators curse or whatnot. Bit convenient that one, wasn't it, Jobs? Sorry, mate. I know this happened prior to the commentary, but there's a bit, yeah, they look like commentators curse there. So he's going around his left-hander. Yeah, as I said, he went having no troubles and that. Well, yeah, just say no more, really. You know, why open my mouth, really? Smurf there, Jobs. He's recovering. Smurf and 8, battling for that 8th and 9th. But up ahead, I want to see this one a minute. 29.1, 29.3, 2 tenths there from Bendit. He's gained it back. You can probably see, yeah, there, you know, and Coey's there. Coey can see the rear of Bendit. And I think that Bendit now is fully focused on Big Dan up ahead to get that P1. I don't even know what the tables are. Maybe I should get the tables for and read the points out and see where guys are, you know, or get the PC and is it Streamlab it and then put everything up on the screen. But with PC, when you do it through Streamlabs, it sounds like you're in space sometimes, depending on the mic what you got, and it's all the hassle of setting it up and that. But that might be an option. I could probably import it from URL into USB and then add it to the front of the video. Maybe that might be an idea. I've got time now, haven't I? So yeah, might give it a go, lads. Might give it a go. Not straight away, but you know, we'll get the PC down and set it all up and do this and do that, and yeah, see, we get the points up. You know, that might be a good thing. So yeah. That might be something to implement into the replays. Bit different from me. Yes, I like to say so myself. 8th Smurf, 9th Aid, battling. It's these two. Sky, yeah, here goes Sky. Sky's catching up to the rear of Coey Carp now. Coey Carp, you just get that rod out, mate, and just keep him back if you can. Yeah, stick it to the front of the car. Yeah, make that gap stay like that gap, so you can't get on by. Or stick a concrete beam in the rear of your car, so you can't get by. You know, concrete wall. I think Sky's coming for you, my friend. Lee Whip 5th. Ginger, he's pulled away from Ginger now. But then, what's happened to Ginger? He's had a moment. He's fallen back there from from Lee. These guys here, like, so far behind, it's crazy. Because where's the front runners? Front runners in that. They're safe from being lapped at the minute. Bendit's 28.6, so he's gone quicker. In half-second penalty. You know, penalties hamper you. They really do hamper you. You know, he's gaining time there to Big Dan, you can see it. That half a second is going to feel like more like a second. VLC Coey Carp there is pushing it. Seeing that dust kick up from the gravel. And yeah, Sky 99. Lee Whip. Is there a channel Sky 99 on Sky? I'm intrigued to know Sky Jacker. Yeah, Sky Jacker. I know there's Phone Jacker. I've heard of Phone Jacker. That guy that makes all them different voices and yeah, Phone Jacker. Sky Jacker, is that from is it from Star Wars or something? I know Bendit's name I got right. You know, Bendit like Beckham. Got that right. Big Dan must be like muscly or something. Coey Carp must like fishing. Lee Whip must like them. What are they called? You know, them things. What are they called? You can get oh, what are they called? The chocolate. You know, the whippy things. Or is it the ice cream? There, you know, the chocolate walnut whip. That's it. Is it from that? Ginger. Must like ginger nut biscuits. That's all I can think of. Jobs. Yes, I was going to say something then, but Jobs likes. Yeah, say no more. Smurf. We know Smurf. We've got little midgets running around now. I mean, anyway, he loves his double deckers, don't we? He's always got a pack with him when he's racing. So yeah, that's my scenario with the names anyway. You're probably wrong, probably thinking, shut up, Darren, what are you talking about? Absolute nonsense. So then, he's got rid of that penny now, Bendit. So you see what I mean about the gap? How much it increases to more like a second. So now he's got to do it all again. He was doing well for like 3 laps, closing that gap. But Big Dan's rubbing his hands like, no, you're not having none of it, my friend. I'm staying here. This is mine. You're not having it. We're going to do on-board lap with you in a minute anyway. Lap number 11. On-board lap round Laguna Seca. Yeah, that's Laguna Seca. We'll wait and see how Dan does it. A little bit into that gravel again, Coey. You love that gravel, don't you? All sand. The sand bit. Lee Whip there with his walnut whip. He's got a purple sector actually, so he's the quickest guy on track at the minute, and I say that, and he goes into the sand as well. It can't be avoided, the sand, unfortunately. So Laguna Sandy, League 5, round 4, I think, race 1. Yes, we'll pronounce it as that. Anyway, Job's there. Job's likes, yes, say no more. Smurf there. So yeah, apart from even here, I mean, this is the closest battle so far. Sky and Coey Carp there. That's the closest battle at the minute. Right there, Big Dan on board lap now. Laguna Seca, very twisty, you know, super sort of like ideal for it. So first double left-hander, corners, hairpin. Out here, you can just drop it down and hug that apex tight to that sausage like he's done there. He's perfecting it in a minute, doing well here. This is like almost a flatty 80% throttle corner, maybe a little bit more kinky in the road there. And then heavy braking here for this left-hander as you go uphill. Now at the top of the hill, you can see the incline of this track. You can almost probably do this flat if you're that confident. Some are, some aren't. Corkscrew, the tricky entry to this corner. How late can you brake to perfect it? Clip it there, run it. Yeah, very nice, very nice. So you see the front of the car jump there, you know, on the exit of that corner. Yeah, quick shift down and up to settle that car around that left-hander. Right-hander here, yeah, doing well so far. Pits to your left, final corner, maybe a second. Yeah, he's doing it second, maybe in the GR3 do first or something. And then up we go. That was a quick lap, nice lap from Dan. Starting lap number 12. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Right, Bendit, what are you doing? You was closing the gap. Big Dan's found that momentum, 28.6, 29.0. You know, as I said, like into Lagos, it's all about, you know when someone's gaining time because the lap times are quicker. If it's a consistent lap after lap, it all adds up in the end, you know. With Big Dan, Yeah, he's done a 29. So we'll go 28.9, 29.1, 28.6. So he's gained like almost 5 tenths back on that last lap. With Bendit, he's sort of like done a 29. Well, he has done a 29.0. So you're looking around about 3.5 tenths. So little things just add up around the race. With Bendit having that penalty as well, it sort of like hampered him a little bit. I mean, if he didn't have that penalty, he has full momentum to close up to Dan. He's just got to do it again. I mean, he's got 6 laps and it is doable. Sky, maybe not favourite of the track. I would have expected him to see him like very close to Carp or overtaking Carp, but you know, Carp's probably more favoured to this track. You know, he enjoys it when others don't, you know, as I said previously. But we know with race 2, I think it's reverse, isn't it? Yeah, I think, is it reverse? Yeah, it's reverse grid. I mean, these guys here, Ginger, he was 5th, had a bit of an error, then had another error, and that hampered him. Lee Whip took that 5th, and he's quite settled there, actually, Lee. But as I say that, again, he controlled it again, you know. The rear end almost spun around, but he managed to sort of like counter steer it and keep it on the grey stuff. And Ginger's got a half-second penny. Jobs is there. So in a minute, Ginger is sort of like safe, but Jobs will gain that time as well. Smurf there, P8, a 29.4. So his lap time, I mean, a 40 that time around, and as quick as 29.4. Yeah, he's got the pace as well. It's just errors, as I said previously. And I know I keep mentioning errors, but if they could be error-free, all the guys would be close. Fact. You know, there's no 2 ways about it. They will be close. Right, bend it. Big Dan. Oh, you've seen the front end of that car wobble. And he's got the purple sector now. Can he keep it nice and steady for the remainder of this lap? Yeah, but he's coming to the final corner now. Has he kept that quicker lap time? Oh, rear end slidey. It looks like he may have done, actually. No, he's lost a little bit. Yeah, only 2 tenths there, but you know, it just goes to show a little wiggle can cost you a lot of time. A 30.2 to 1.5 off. That's a massive difference, that one, for Bendit. So let's Dan keep error free. He will have this this race in the bag. Bendit will have that second. Sky's falling back now. So Goey Carp there. He's having a steady race at the minute. Seen that, but his front right tyre is wearing quite massively, to be honest with you. I mean, Sky's a little bit better than Goey Carp, so maybe that will come into effect in the later laps. The Lee Whip, looking after his tyre, is brilliant, to be honest with you. Minimal wear, unlike the guys at the front. He again, it's too much to do. If he was closer, maybe with that tyre, he could push it a little bit more. And then here we go, Jobs as well. I mean, Ginger's uses tyres as well, like the top 4 guys. You'll notice the grip level drop off now. With the guys behind, like Jobs, minimal tyre wear. Even though it's red, it's not as heavy as the guys apart from Lee Whip. So Jobs now can push it up to Ginger and basically see what he can do. I think he may get Ginger towards the end of the race, because Ginger's struggling a little bit there around that apex and missed it by a mile. So unless Ginger's going to defend, and Smurf's coming up as well. Smurf ain't too far behind. His tyres ain't that bad either. Aid as well. So if Aid was closer, he'll be battling as well, you know, getting the time back and battling with the lads up ahead. But Jobs there, he's I think Ginger was a bit quicker through that corkscrew on the exit, and then Jobs lost a little bit of time. But as you see there, he's having to lift off now, Ginger, and that's going to enable Jobs to close up. Sorry, just need a drink. A little bit wide there from Ginger. With this, give Jobs now the momentum to get this P6 off of Ginger. Smurf is closing as well. He's going to the inside there. Ginger left that gap, so here we go. Jobs to the inside. Yeah, and it looks like Joe's going to get that position, and will Ginger fight it? It looks like he's going to fight it. Ginger looking for the cut back there from Jobs. Job's got that P6 off Ginger. Can Ginger come back at him? Because we have got Smurf behind as well, catching up to the rear of Ginger. Yeah, a little bit wide there again. So unfortunately for Ginger, that tyre wear is now hampering him. And I would say quite a lot, to be honest with you. The front end's wiggling, missing apexes, and all the while, unless he can keep that P7, need to watch out for Smurf coming up behind. It's unfortunate for Aid, you know, but it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. Right, Big Dan. Massive gap now. Aid's there. There won't be enough time to lap him. He's had a steady race, you know. He's kept it clean. He's pushed to a certain degree when needed to, because obviously he's seen that gap with Bendit coming down a little bit, but pulled it out, and that penalty from Bendit helped Big Dan in a way. But you know, still good points there for Bendit. Covey Carp as well, he's had a quiet race. He's kept it nice and steady, and Sky, but wow, look at that, almost gone that front right tyre. And Lee Whip, yeah, he's way too far, but going back here, Smurf, he's looking for Ginger now. Jones hasn't got away as I thought he would, you know. Maybe just taking it easy. So you know Ginger and Smurf can have a battle in a minute. And there we go, Ginger, Smurf. What can Smurf do? We're on lap number 16. Lap number 16, see, see, Smurf is tighter and then Ginger's into that gravel. Well, it's going to be a close one, lads, you know, between you two. It's going to be a very close one. Aid is there, he's going around the first hairpin. Yeah, he's, yeah, it's unfortunate, but, you know, he still gets some good points at P9. Oh, Ginger. Ran it wide off track. That enables Smurf to go to that P7. It's just a tyre wear, that's all it is. You know, it's not Ginger, it's the tyre wear. Well, I know he's controlling the car, but you know, the grip levels now are barely nothing on that front right tyre. Just needs to take it easy, because once it all wears out, you do need to pit, I think the rules are. But he should be okay with that one. 2 laps to go. Smurf now looking to rear with Droves. What can Smurf do? We're on board with Droves now. Droves, well, no Smurf's there, and he'll be looking at a lap time, looking at the gap, thinking, right, what can I do to maintain this position? I think push it a little bit more, defend where possible, and you should be okay. Lee Whip, he does a gravel, doesn't he? But then he maintains it, you know, he doesn't, you know, if the rear end goes to kick out, he controls it. That's pretty good car control, to be honest with you. We've seen him quite a few times. And Smurf there, sorry Smurf, Sky, he's going to get, unfortunately, probably a second penalty. Or maybe because he's slowed, he should be okay. He's not a fan of this track, is he? Not like Interlagos where he's flooring it. Very unfortunate there for Sky. But hey, he's P4, you know. He's P4. So he's not out of it yet. He's still in with the championship fight, I think. I haven't looked at the points, but I'll look at the points. Right, final lap. Been a fantastic race again for League 5. I apologise, it has been late. Race 2 I'll get out tomorrow, and hopefully, you know, try and get back on track. A lot of personal stuff going on at the minute. And yeah, so it's out now. Yeah, thanks for watching. The subscribers that subscribe, the comments as well, means a lot. Check out the other the other YouTubers. We got Slowpoke, we got Rufus, we got Firepower, and we got Thingy Majig as well. They're all on the URL page. I've got Hoppers as well. I think Hoppers does it. If I missed anyone, I do apologise. And yeah, big shout out to League 5. Been fantastic so far. Watch out, League 4. They'll be coming for you next season. Big Dan around the final corner. Many congratulations to you, my friend. He's a winner. Race 1, Laguna Seca. I think round 4. There we are. Well up, Big Dan. Congratulations. Bendit P2. Still good points haul there for Bendit. Well done, Bendit. Well done. Curry Carp there. P3. Well done, Curry. Well done. Sky, not a fan favourite of this track. We've seen it. He has got the pace on his day. He's P4. Lee Whip had a few moments there. You know, managed to save quite a few offs. They keep on the grey stuff. You know, good points haul, P5. And behind we got a battle to the finish. We got Jobs and Smurf there. Lee Whip coming up now to take P5. Well done, Lee. Jobs there, just holding off Smurf. So Jobs in P6, Smurf P7. Well done, lads. Well done. Ginger, just that tyre wear hampered him, you know. He's in P number 8. Well done, Ginger. Into that barrier, out of that. Aid, the last one to finish. He should do all right in the second race. I think he's got the pace, the lap times as we've seen. He's in that higher gear. He's munching in double deckers, and he doesn't want to shift down. No, keep up here. Going to finish off the last two. He's coming around the final corner now. If he makes the final corner, that is. And there he is. Aid P9. Well done, Aid. Well done, boys. Cheers for watching. Take care. Thank you. All right. Bye bye.